Hello YouTube and welcome diecast family. Welcome to another episode of Unpacking the Diecast Insanity. And today we have a big box of diecast cars that kind of misplaced. Came across them, so not sure what's all in it, but right off the bat there are two chip foos M2 chase pieces. First one's a Pontiac Firebird. Really awesome pieces. I think there was like 4 in this set. I think I have 3 of them. So I think there's a truck too or something. Now all these are wrapped in tissue paper inside this box, and it's pretty heavy, so no idea how many cars are in here, but we're gonna find out. Awesome Chevy Nova or Chevy 2. And then we have a kyosho Ferrari 550 Berschetti Pinorina. We have another kyosho Mercedes. SL55 AMG. Absolutely love kyosho. Lensed headlights screwed together. I mean, just lens tail lights. Crazy amount of detail on them. Looks like most of these are going to be kyosho. The next one's an Audi A3 Sportback. Just absolutely amazing detail on these. And here's a Chip Foose truck. I might have an auto rolled raw in here too. Since I've been unpacking my diecast collection, I don't think I ever came across my auto rolled raw that was loose. So really cool. Never even took the plastic piece that held the hood out. Well, here's an ultra red. This looks like a Oldsmobile. Thought I had all my ultra reds unpacked. That's an Olds 442, I think. Of course, I love auto rolled. And then we have another kyosho. A Ferrari 612 Scaletti. I don't know. You guys might be able to pronounce that better than me. My camera don't want to focus on that writing at all. There we go. There it is. Pretty ugly looking Ferrari if you ask me, but if you want a Ferrari that looks like a Sunday car or Jaguar, I guess there's an option for you. Not my cup of tea when it comes to a Ferrari. Although I think Hoovy from Hoovy Garage had one and absolutely loved it, because they perform like a Ferrari and they're high quality like a Ferrari. So next one's a Toyota Celica, and it's a Konami. So really cool looking little Konami. We got another Ultra Red here. And I remember this one. I'm pretty sure it's from release 3. Which is the hardest release to get. And it's a convertible. I think it's a Ford Galaxy. Then we have another Kyosho. It's a Lotus Europa. And we got a really awesome looking Kyosho. And this is a Lamborghini Jada. In blue. Alright, here's a really hard to come by. Well, maybe it ain't hard to come by. It's a Tomica, not a limited vintage. Man, my camera. It's not want to focus on writing. At all, huh? It's not focused on anything. There we go. Get it when it's not expecting it. Nissan Skyline Turbo. But so very, very awesome car. Don't have no opening features. I might have found one of these at a flea market all beat up. And then I went to eBay and I bought a mint condition one. Maybe. That might be the car I did that with. Even though that one is not in mint condition. Really awesome Skyline though. See, it says Nismo, Nissan, Dunlop Racing. Next one's a really awesome Kyosho, and it's an Audi R8. Which I just love the Audis. R8s, I mean, they're very, very underappreciated cars for a long time. think the value of them like doubled or tripled in the past year and a half. But before that, they were highly undesired. Like, I don't know. To me, it looks kind of like a Bugatti because of the way the sides are. And these things, I think, have a V10 in them. And they just perform, like, amazing. So, got two of them. Two color variations of it. Then the next one's a Kyosho Maserati mirror. Let's see. Up there. But look at the lens detail for the tail lights. 3 different colors going on from one tail light. And just looks perfect and awesome. And it's so tiny. I mean, look at it compared to my fingernail. I mean, that's like smaller than a grain of rice. So, just amazing detail with Kyosho. Before Mini GT, Kyosho, I mean, for the price point, you can't beat them at all. Oh, the next one's a pretty rare Aoshima. But this is one you don't see very often. Pretty tough one to come by. And it looks really freaking awesome. Beautiful pink color. And the last one in the box is going to be another Konami. It says a limited edition 0304 dydo. So this is actually a dydo, although it looks just like the Kyosho version. And this is a Isuzu Bellet 1600. But dydo are really cool. They came in as like a little model kit you put together. They came on like kind of like a blister. And they were pretty cool. Pretty affordable too. Especially for the time era that they came out. Looks like we got painted rear detail. This one has lensed detail. So that might be a difference between the dydo and the Kyosho. Because that one clearly, or Konami. Man, I meant Konami. So that might be the difference between the Konami variation and the dydo variation. Well, I'm happy to finally unpack these. Finally finished up, do you get lensed headlights though? Looks like a piece of jewelry too. Finished these up, clear coated them. And they just don't look done until you throw a set of real riders on them. It's like as soon as you throw that set of real riders on them, they look done. This looks pretty awesome. Really happy with how it turned out. Especially this one. This one honestly turned out better than I thought. A lot better than I expected. And then, of course, I had to do a gasser. And all these are antifreeze green. I think I'm going to throw all these on my eBay. All of them. Even though I only made one of each. I did another bone shaker. So I'll make one for myself. And then I'll have to copy the GTR. And this one for myself. Absolutely love the new clear coat though. Just goes on so nice. And I think a big reason is the airbrush I have, which when I do a video I'll show the airbrush I use and stuff. The airbrush costs more than the air compressor that I use, but I think it's worth it. I think it makes all the difference putting down the mulatto chrome and putting down the clear coat. So this is olive green. Really happy with how it turned out. You see these marks? These are in the casting itself, and sometimes they go pretty deep. Like, I could sand them, try and get rid of them before I paint them, but sometimes they go quite deep, and even sanding them, you can't get rid of them. But I did order some sandpaper, so I can try to clean them up a little bit better than that, because that's pretty bad. But if you look at the gasser, the roof on it's perfect. So you can see the reflection of my light, and it's damn near perfect. And we got another Honda Civic with white wheels, so comment down below which one you like better. Gold or white? I like the white for some reason. Even though the gold looks really good on this, and this is the Redline Shop's olive green, or olive. I think it's just called olive. And it took me 4 coats to get to this. But I think the olive might look good over the gold. So I might have to try that. Because the gold, it goes on super nice, super easy. Like 2 coats. And the gold is good. This was 4 heavy coats. Heavy coats. I used a ton of this olive paint just to do these 2. So, next time I might try it over the gold. Like that's a Spectra Flame Gold. And you can layer these paints because they're all the same clear coat, just with different dyes. So, see, the roof on this one looks pretty darn good. So that's all I got to show you today. Just wanted to unpack this box of diecast cars. It's actually was in a really shallow box, and it was underneath a shelf. I have a shelf that has just a little gap under it, and that box got kicked underneath it, and that's where it's been. So let me know which one's your favorite out of the ones I unpacked today. Mine might be this. I don't know much about it, but I just freaking love it. Or the Aoshima. Awesome paint job on it. Some ultra reds. Set of Foos Raws. Let me know which one's your favorite. Have an awesome night.